Hi, in this video we will learn how to install Kali Linux on your virtual machine on Windows 10 operating system. So for that we have four phases. The first phase is the getting files or software. The software we needed is the VirtualBox, which we already installed. If you want to learn how to install VirtualBox in Windows 10, so do refer to this card. And second requirement is the Kali ISO file. So for this, go to your favorite browser and search for Kali Linux. I will ping this link in the description box, and you will probably see this Kali Linux 64-bit. If you are using a 64-bit operating system, and Kali Linux for 32 bits if you are using 32-bit operating system. This is a 64-bit operating system, so I will go with this first link. The version 2020.3 is about 3.7 GB, so this will take time to download. Click save file, OK. Our download is complete. Now we have VirtualBox and Kali Linux, both requirement done. Now let's move to the second phase. Second phase is creating a new virtual machine. So for this, open your VirtualBox and you will find this new button. Click on this. Now name your operating system. Let's give it a name like Kali, and the type will be Linux. For version, go with Debian 64-bit. Yes, click next. Now let's allot memory size to this. I prefer at least 2 GB, but for now, because the system has capacity, I will go for the 4 GB, 4096 MB. Click next. Okay, create a virtual hard disk for now. Create, and hard disk type file type will be VDI, VirtualBox disk image. Click next. Yes, storage on physical hard disk will be dynamically allocated. Yes, click next. Now the size, at least provide 8 GB of size, but for now I will go for 100. Let's create. Yes, I can see my virtual machine is ready. So second phase is completed. Now the third phase is setting virtual machine. Before proceeding to installing the actual Linux in VirtualBox, we must go for the settings. Now first is the general, go in advanced, and here you will see shared clipboard and drag and drop. Both are disabled by default, but you should enable it to bidirectional. This is a very helpful feature. You can easily drag and drop files from your host machine to virtual machine and vice versa, and same for clipboard. Next settings is for system. Here, yes, this is the base memory which we allocated 4 GB. That's okay. And boot order, let's uncheck this floppy and check this network box. For processor, I will go for 2 CPU for now. Yes, go to display settings. In display settings, increase video memory by 40 MB or 45 MB, and graphic controller to VBox VGA. Now come to storage. We will get back to the storage. Let's check for the audio. Yes, let it be default. Network, by default it's NAT. Make it bridge adapter. Serial port, okay. USB, This section is for USB drives. When you plug in a new USB, you click this plus icon. Share folder, user interface, yes. Let it all be default. And let's come back to our storage settings. In storage settings, you will see this empty. Click on this and click the CD icon and choose a disk file. Yes. It opens my downloads and I can see Kali Linux, which we downloaded, ISO file. Let's open. Alright, click OK. So yes, we can see all the summary of our settings here. So by this, we have completed our 3 phases. Now this is the final phase of our installation process, which is installing and booting Kali Linux. So let's start. For starting installation and booting process, you have to start your virtual machine. Click start here and this will start your virtual machine. Yes, we can see these options for installing Kali Linux, but for now we will go for graphical install. Hit enter key. Yes, these are the messages from the VirtualBox. Let's close it for now. Yeah. Now select your language. I will go for the English. Continue. And for country, let's go for India. Continue. Key map to use. This is your keyboard. The keyboard I'm using is American English. Yes, continue. Now it's asking me to write my host name. So let's host name be the educators. Click continue. Domain name. If you have domain name, you can write it here. I do have educators.in. Click continue. Now the full name for the new user, it will be Aditya Jain. Aditya Jain. Click continue. Now set up your password. Right. Rewrite your password and click continue. Partition disk, let it be the guided. Click continue. Again click continue. Yes, let it be default all files in one partition. If you want to separate it, you can go for the different options available, but for now I will go for the all files in one partition. Click continue. Yes, continue. Write changes to disk, click yes and continue. Now it's asking me for the software selection. If you want to go with Genome, you can select from here, but I will let it be default and click continue. Now it's asking install the grub bootloader. So select yes and continue. The device must be dev/SDA. So select the second option and click continue. Our installation is complete. We can see this installation complete. Now click continue. Now this is finishing the installation and system will reboot. Not the actual, the virtual system. Yes, we can see Linux is booting in about 1 second. Now I can see my login screen. So again I'm getting this VirtualBox mouse pointer integration message. Close for now. Now I have to write my username which I set up while installing and password. Click continue. Login. So I'm logged into my Kali Linux and by this Kali Linux installation is complete. We will see the desktop icons, the terminal menu. Yes, here are they. There are all the icons. This is my terminal. This is time, battery percentage, and whatever you got on your Linux. Yes, the wallpaper is set up and it's still blinking. Yes, and it's in full screen. So if you want to enjoy your Kali Linux completely, my Kali Linux installation is complete. I hope you enjoyed this video and this video helped you. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel.